If you are past the age of 60, every single decision you make, what you ingest, how you rest, and how you move directly impacts your cardiovascular system. But what if I were to disclose a common, routine activity that is secretly eroding your heart health day after day? As a cardiologist, I have seen too many older patients arrive at my office feeling perfectly fine, only to leave with a diagnosis of hypertension, severely blocked arteries, or worse, on the brink of a major cardiac event. Most seniors are completely oblivious that they're engaging in detrimental behaviors. It's not just about junk food or skipping the gym. It boils down to one simple daily action that people perform without a second thought, which steadily propels their heart toward failure. In this presentation, I am imploring older adults to eliminate just one behavior. Furthermore, I will unveil the 10 most damaging habits that are silently compromising your heart right now. Each one elevates your risk of sudden death, stroke, or heart failure. The encouraging news is that every single one of these behaviors is reversible. You simply need to know what to cease doing and what steps to take instead. Watch this segment in its entirety. I observe the number one habit every day, and I consider it the most critical and pervasive visual among my patients. The 10 most damaging heart habits. 10. Neglecting daily movement or walks. If you are over the age of 60 and fail to move your body daily, you are essentially inviting cardiovascular disease into your life. One of the most frequent errors I encounter as a heart specialist is seeing seniors spend the majority of their time sedentary, watching television, reading, or remaining in bed. You might think, I am too old for exercise, but I am not asking you to join a fitness center tomorrow. I am merely pleading with you to walk. Walking at a comfortable pace for just 30 minutes daily can slash your risk of a heart attack by approximately 50%. Inactivity causes blood flow throughout the body to become sluggish. As fatty deposits accumulate, they begin to occlude your arteries. Your blood pressure rises, and your heart muscle weakens. Eventually, this can culminate in stroke, heart failure, or even death. Taking a walk assists in maintaining the elasticity of your blood vessels, boosts oxygen delivery to your brain, and naturally reduces stress hormones. It also helps manage cholesterol, blood glucose, and weight, all major risk factors for cardiac wellness. Walking requires no cost and no specialized equipment, yet it is one of the most potent prescriptions for your heart. Just 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening can prolong your life and safeguard your heart. Do not wait for a chest pain to start moving. Begin prevention now. Every single step you take is a gift to your heart. 9. Excessive sodium consumption. Most older individuals are unaware of the hidden peril posed by salt. It is more than just the seasoning you add to your food. Salt is covertly present in packaged meals, processed meats, chips, sauces, preserved foods, and canned soups. When you consume too much sodium, your body retains water, which raises your overall blood volume and puts extra strain on your arteries over time. This results in high blood pressure, hypertension, which silently damages your kidneys, brain, and heart. High blood pressure is termed the silent killer because it exhibits no outward signs until the damage is already severe. As a cardiac physician, I have treated patients with heart failure whose only significant misstep was consistently consuming high-sodium snacks. Older adults require significantly less sodium than younger people. Ideally, total daily intake should not exceed 1,500 milligrams, less than 1 teaspoon. Always inspect labels. Avoid highly processed items. And use citrus and flavorful herbs when cooking at home. Even minor adjustments, like substituting frozen dinners for fresh meals or switching to unsalted nuts, can dramatically protect your heart. Before we proceed, I would genuinely appreciate it if you shared your location today. Leave a note below and feel free to submit any questions you may have for me also. Ensure you click the subscribe button and adjust your notifications so you never miss out on the most valuable health advice from Senior Health. And if you are still engaged with this discussion right now, I want to acknowledge your commitment. Type A1 in the comments if this presentation resonates with you. If not, type A0. Remember, your palate can adapt. After just 2 weeks of low salt intake, your food will taste just as satisfying, and your heart will function more effectively. Eliminate the salt before it eliminates your health. 8. Starting the day with a fatty or highly refined breakfast while breakfast is meant to fuel your day. For many seniors, it is like a heart attack on a plate. Foods like fried eggs, sugary cereals, buttered toast, bacon, rich coffee beverages, and sausages might taste pleasant, but they do far more harm to your heart than you realize. These meals are loaded with trans fats, saturated fats, and high amounts of sugar. They cause cholesterol levels to surge, blood vessels to inflame, and your blood pressure to spike. I have observed a troubling pattern in my cardiology practice. A high number of heart attacks occur in the morning, shortly after individuals consume these types of breakfasts. Why? Your blood is naturally thicker in the morning and heavy. High-fat meal forces your heart to work much harder to pump blood throughout your body. If you are over the age of 60, this daily stress is more than your system can handle. Opt instead for a simple fruit smoothie or a heart-healthy avocado. Consuming these alternatives helps reduce cholesterol, provides sustained energy, and improves digestion without damaging the arteries. Breakfast can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Make the right decision the moment you wake up, and you protect your heart for the rest of the day. If you are unsure which foods are heart-friendly, you are not alone. Many seniors face this confusion, especially regarding the first meal of the day. The Senior Health Tracker app is a simple resource designed specifically for individuals over 60. It will gently remind you, track your food choices, and recommend heart-healthy meals tailored to your health needs and age. This app is meant to provide you with physician-approved guidance. Download it today, and you can begin your mornings with confidence, whether you are managing hypertension or simply aiming for more energy. 7. Routine alcohol consumption. You may have heard that a small glass of wine is beneficial for the heart, but for older individuals, this advice can be severely misleading. After the age of 60, alcohol affects your body differently. Your liver processes it more slowly. Your blood pressure rises more quickly, and your heart is significantly more prone to developing an irregular rhythm. As a heart physician, I have treated patients who develop stroke, heart failure, and atrial fibrillation from consuming as few as 2 drinks daily. Alcohol directly inflames and damages your heart muscle, increases fat around the heart, and interferes with medications used to manage cholesterol, diabetes, and hypertension. Many older individuals consume alcohol to relax or to aid sleep. However, alcohol actually worsens sleep quality and elevates blood pressure during the night, even modest daily amounts accumulate over time. If you have an existing cardiac condition, consuming alcohol is exponentially more hazardous. If complete abstinence is not possible, I always recommend limiting intake to no more than 1 drink per day, and never consuming it daily. Your heart rate will stabilize, your sleep will improve, and your overall health will benefit. Alcohol may dull the sting of stress, but it also weakens your heart. Do not allow a casual drink to become a lifelong regret. 6. Suppressing stress or negative emotions. It may seem like a sensible idea to bottle up feelings of grief, stress, or frustration. However, this is inflicting significant harm on your heart. Emotional distress causes a spike in adrenaline and cortisol hormones, which rapidly increase your heart rate. constrict your blood vessels and dramatically raise your blood pressure. Left unaddressed, this can ultimately lead to sudden cardiac death, stroke, or heart attacks. As a heart specialist, I have encountered patients with exemplary diets who still suffer from heart disease purely because they are under constant emotional pressure, seniors often say. I've lived with stress my whole life, or I don't want to burden anyone, but after 60, your heart cannot withstand this quiet internal storm. You can mitigate internal stress by engaging in deep breathing exercises, meditating for 10 minutes, writing down your thoughts, speaking with a professional, or joining a social group for seniors. Never minimize the danger of emotional suffering. The heart is not only a pump. It senses what your mind is holding. Harmony is powerful medicine. The more you release your emotions healthily, the stronger and longer your heart will beat. 5. Disregarding sleep apnea or loud snoring. Your loud snoring, which may seem humorous or harmless, could be the sound of your heart under duress. Sleep apnea is a condition affecting millions of older adults, causing them to temporarily cease breathing during sleep. This leads to drops in oxygen saturation, disrupted rest, and long-term cardiac damage. Most individuals don't even realize they have it. They wake up with headaches, feel constantly drained during the day, or experience memory issues, but never link these symptoms to their sleep. As a cardiologist, I consistently ask my patients about snoring. Why? Sleep apnea is tied to an increased risk of stroke, irregular heart rhythm, high blood pressure, and sudden cardiac death. If your partner reports that you stop breathing, gasp for air, or snore loudly, have yourself evaluated. A simple overnight sleep study can confirm it. Treatments like oral appliances or CPAP machines can safeguard your heart while you rest. Quality sleep allows your body to repair itself. Without it, your heart suffers silently. Do not disregard the warning signs. Snoring is not just a nuisance, it's a warning. Your heart needs oxygen all night long. Allowing your heart to truly rest can be achieved through adequate sleep. 4. Inhaling smoke or vapors. Though we all know that smoking is a lethal habit by now, many older individuals still underestimate the danger posed by even a single puff or exposure to secondhand smoke. Smoking not only affects your lungs, but it also directly damages the lining of your arteries, triggers inflammation, and accelerates plaque buildup, which leads to clogged arteries and ultimately heart attacks if you are over the age of 60. Your blood vessels are already more fragile. Smoking makes them thin and brittle. I have had patients develop heart disease because they lived with a smoker. Even though they had never smoked themselves, there is no known safe level of exposure. If you quit smoking today, even after for decades, you can still reverse some of the damage and significantly lower your risk within a few months. Also, avoid vaping and light cigarettes. They are just as detrimental as conventional cigarettes. Your heart and the blood it receives must be clean. Every puff of smoke is a direct blow to your heart. If you are struggling to quit, consult your physician, join a support group, or try using patches. The single most important action you can take for your heart right now is simply stating, "I quit." Your body will begin the healing process the very next day. 3. Scrolling or watching screens late at night. Using a screen late at night may seem harmless, but it actively raises your risk of cardiac trouble. The blue light emitted by phones and televisions disrupts melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Lack of restorative rest leads to increased nighttime blood pressure, insulin resistance, and strain on the heart. The habit of leaving the television on for company or scrolling before bed is common among seniors, but it derails your body's natural rhythm. As a cardiologist, I have seen poor sleep act as a significant precursor to stroke, heart attacks, and atrial fibrillation. And it's not just the light. It's the mental stimulation, exposure to films, social media, and the news when your brain should be winding down causes your stress hormones to rise, your heart rate to increase, and your brain to remain alert. Over time, this impedes your heart's ability to heal during rest. I always advise switching off screens at least 1 hour before sleep. Instead, try reading a book, listening to calming music, or performing gentle stretches. Your sleep quality will improve, and your heart will thank you. Remember, the night is when your heart recovers. Do not waste that time. More sleep equals a stronger, healthier heart. 2. Frequently consuming fried snacks or fast food. Fast food and fried snacks are convenient, but they are exceptionally destructive to your heart. They are saturated with salt, saturated fats, and trans fats, all toxic to your arteries. A single sitting a burger, a plate of fries, or fried chicken is often what seniors choose when they are hungry. However, each bite raises cholesterol, creates inflammation, and makes the blood thicker. As a heart doctor, I have witnessed heart attacks that were the culmination of years of just one unhealthy snack habit. Your blood vessels become tight, constricted, and clogged, making it difficult for blood to pass through. This forces your heart to work harder than normal until it eventually fails. If you are over the age of 60, your heart is more sensitive and your metabolism is slower. Fast food provides maximum damage with minimal nutrition. Opt for baking, grilling, or boiling instead. Snack on nuts, fruit, or homemade soups, even small changes, like using an air fryer instead of deep frying, make a huge difference. The food you ingest enters your bloodstream. Oily food means oily blood. Thick blood means blocked arteries. You cannot create a robust heart with fragile ingredients. Relinquish the temptation of fried foods and give your heart a chance to thrive. 1. Neglecting or refusing hypertension medication. I find this to be the most common and most dangerous behavior among all. Dear adults, many people stop taking their blood pressure medication simply because they feel fine. Yet, hypertension is the silent killer. You will not experience symptoms until it has already severely damaged your heart, brain, and kidneys. Skipping your medication, even for a few days, can lead to dangerous spikes, which cause strokes or heart attacks. I have had to treat patients who suffered a crisis because they ran out of their prescription or decided they no longer required it. This medication is not a recommendation. It is a survival mechanism. If you experience side effects, talk to your doctor about adjusting the dosage. It is essential to monitor your blood pressure at home. Use reminder apps or pill organizers. Consistency is crucial. Untreated hypertension leads to a thicker heart muscle, narrower arteries, and eventually heart failure. But if you address it seriously, you can completely manage it. Do not gamble with your life. 1 pill per day can prevent years of suffering. Your heart will beat strongly tomorrow if you take control today. Your heart has been tirelessly beating for you every second of your life, never asking for anything in return. However, once you pass the age of 60, it needs your assistance more than ever. Every routine you maintain, every meal you choose, and every walk you take, it all adds up. I have seen too many patients, in my role as a heart doctor, disregard small signs and warnings until it is too late to intervene. You have the power to change that. Commit to eliminating just one risky habit from your routine today, and then gradually address the rest. Your heart doesn't need to be perfect. It requires your consistency, your attention, and your care. If you ever feel overwhelmed, remember you don't have to face this alone. Utilize tools that simplify the process by downloading the Senior Health Tracker app now. You can stay on track with daily reminders, meal diaries, and gentle suggestions built specifically for seniors like you. Your future self will thank you. Your family will thank you. Most importantly, your heart will thank you. It is never too late to begin the healing process. Always remember to stay safe, stay strong, and take care of your heart. Please feel free to leave a comment below starting today to ask any questions you may have. Be sure to remember to click the subscribe option and the notification bell to ensure you are always receiving the most helpful health advice from Senior Health.